My co-host loves this topic. So we have Ice Spice, who's going through her own troubles of line. She was, hanging out. They did her prayers. She started twitching because, she sold her soul to the devil allegedly, and the demons tried to get her.
The devil don't want
And
Ice Spice.
apparently, she was even being the devil to people that she invited on tour. She invited like local level New York artist Cleopatra that was popping, and my co-host watched Cleopatra's live maybe 40 times. I think Cleopatra has a new #1 fan.
What?
And it is my co-host. He might have started a fan club.
I don't.
But she's beefing with Ice Spice because
for research.
they were buying the whole crew an Ice Spice lunch, and they're like, "You're not in the budget. You got to figure it out." And then like one day they were on tour and everyone left, and they're like, "Oh, we'll be back. Y'all, you just stay here." And then they came back and they're like, "Whoa, where'd y'all go?" And they're like, "Oh, to the steakhouse." Why can't I go to the steakhouse? You didn't even invite me to go. Like, I could even offer to pay for myself, but you just say I'm not in the budget. I'm not in the budget to even ride with y'all. This is ridiculous out here.
Man, we got a video right here basically explaining everything. We got Ice Spice explaining her part at the end. Then it's real long. We're gonna tell you more at the end of the video, but man, stay tuned. This is crazy. Ice Spice may be the devil.
That genuinely liked her. I was like, this girl is so cute. I seen her video on my Explore. She didn't even drop her viral song yet, and I was so supportive of her. Now, anyways, I'm just gonna tell the story because you guys deserve to know. You guys deserve to know why we are not friends anymore, because a lot of y'all loved us being together. You guys do deserve to know why we're not friends. Y'all do deserve to know who y'all are so obsessed with.
I need to know why you're so obsessed.
But she told me, don't leave your bags at the venue. You might need some. You don't leave your bags at the hotel. You might need something in it. And now we're at the venue, and I do need something in the suitcase. Like, I had a wardrobe malfunction, like she said I probably would have. That's that. She cursed me. I put my bag next to her 10 bags and the big black dresser. And yeah, I'm thinking everything is gonna be moved, but like back in. So the hairstylist shows me like a menu and stuff. She's like, "Oh, production and whatever. They're gonna order food for everybody. Pick what you want." I was like, "Okay, I'll get a chicken salad just like you. Like, I'll just get a chicken salad." Then she shows me like a message where somebody from production is like, "Cleo is not a part of the budget." So I'm just like, how am I not a part of the budget? But y'all invited me on tour. Like, who and why didn't they tell you that make sure Cleo's good? Make sure Cleo's good. Cleo is a part of the budget. Make sure Cleo's good. The same way you told me that I was going to be good. Why is your production saying that I'm not a part of the budget for a chicken salad? Chicken salad? I'm not a part of the budget for a chicken salad? Y'all,
You sound
Chicken
dumb
salad.
as hell. If anything, we both need saving. Like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Like, we was
Anything
dead ass
we
at the
both need
we was at the
saving.
movie theaters. We was siphoning. You not gonna tell the people how we was at an Italian restaurant and you ate so much food, you vacuum, that the server was like, "Where did the food go?"
Where did the
Like,
food
stop it right now. You talking about some? She
She
ain't
ate
let
all the
me to the
breadsticks.
back of her room on her tour bus. She
See
had
you at
this
Olive
big
Garden.
room. Can I play with my one time in my bed one time? Like, damn, you want to sleep in my bed every day? That's crazy to me. Anyways, yeah, I'm about to actually go to sleep for real this time. Bitch, you not gonna tell the people how we was at an Italian restaurant and you ate so much fucking food, you fucking vacuum, that the server was like, "Where did the food go?" Like,
What was that TikTok?
Juju Smith.
Oh,
She did it. She I told
oh
you.
my God.
But nah,
And like,
man.
where did the food go?
You can't get no chicken salad. I can't get no chicken salad. So I mean, of course,
Sounds like my co-host. You're
Ice,
not part of the budget.
like Ice Spice acting all crazy. Like, why this girl eating? Like, you wasn't feeding her. Like, the girl saying she was literally walking to getting bit up by scorpions just to get some McDonald's. And it's just crazy. Like,
They were too far for Uber Eats, too far like to catch an Uber. They have to walk through the desert
exactly. So
to get a meal.
So like they said, like she said in the video, Cleopatra said, Ice Spice said, "You good? You can come on a tour, girl. I got you. Sleeping situations, food, I got you." But it looks like here Cleopatra
She
wasn't.
didn't.
She didn't have her. Her name wasn't on the flyer. Cleopatra was the first person like when like concerts and shows like start.
She was the opener.
She was the opener. Nobody goes sees the opener, but she was still making the best out of it. Like sometimes she brought her Asian doll, and when she came to Texas, she was doing a whole bunch of stuff. But I mean, she stuck through it. Like she said, even though it was bad, like she stuck through it. Her manager said stick through it. She said she was gonna stick through it. Her mom said her mom wants her to also stick through it, so she did it. And like the situation was so horrible that once the tour was over with, she unfollowed her on Instagram and everywhere. And then she dropped like this 6-7 part video basically exposing Ice Spice for being a bad friend. And just like the last girl, Baby Stormy said that Ice Spice is a colorist. Nah, I mean, that's not the first. Like when she was saying it, like she was like, when she was saying it, I didn't believe it. Then like the stylist came out and said, "Oh yeah," Ice Spice was saying, "Oh yeah, why she acting black and why she acting dark skinned and all this stuff." And I'm like, "Damn, kid, it's like that." So
what was she saying? Like she got dark skin tendencies.
and she was saying that and a whole bunch of other things, and people were saying like Ice Spice doesn't really know who she is. She over here lying, telling people she part Nigerian.
She's a mutant.
Basically, she's telling people that she part Nigerian, and like nobody don't understand it.
No one understands the troubles of multiracial people.
Exactly, and it's just weird how like you just came up with all this music and you just came out with this stuff, and you got one friend that said she only knew you for 2 years, Cleopatra. Then you had the other girl, Baby Storm. Baby Storm. I don't know how long she.
Are these the Thought Avengers?
Basically, I mean,
Baby Storm and Cleopatra.
She's the goth. I mean, Baby Storm's like a gothic girl. She's like
Ice Spice.
See, but I mean, this whole situation is going crazy. I mean, she's saying that I couldn't sleep in your room, and Ice Spice got a boyfriend named Riot, and the Riot came on tour.
She don't act like she got a boyfriend. She was just hanging out with Central C, right?
I mean, you know what's funny? They're saying like that's what she does for advertising. Like she acts like she slept with a dude. Like the whole Drake situation, she actually slept with Drake.
They like use each other for clout.
Little TJ, like
let's just take some pictures. Like we hanging out.
Basic, yeah.
Both of our fan bases will go up.
Exactly. And people were wondering, like, what she gonna need with Cleopatra? Like, she got more followers than her. What she need? Like, allegedly, like, she needs to hang out with a dark-skinned girl because she had those two girls. Now, allegedly, they saying she hanging around with SZA. And they saying, like, this is just sad. Like, why you need to hang out with a dark-skinned girl so bad? And it's just not making any sense. And
maybe she's just trying to yin-yang.
That's just SZA with the dark. But she don't like him. See, exactly. It's not making any sense, and it's like people saying like
she's just a traitor. She just always betrays.
She's always betraying people. Like Ice Spice got no personality. Like that's why now you see Ice Spice doing like videos with Kai. She's trying to talk more. She's doing like live stream videos.
We were at an Italian restaurant, and the waiter was like, "Where did the food go?"
Like what? Like she ate Ice Spice like she wasn't
even
eating.
Fed her ice.
She couldn't get a chicken salad. Which is disrespectful. Like, I mean, understand. I mean, when I was looking this up, like, I seen a lot, like, regular people were saying, "Oh, Ice Spice is wrong about this. She shouldn't have did that." Like, if you say you got somebody, you supposed to guide them. Like, you got all this money, but like, when I'm listening to like all the rappers, the people in the music industry, they saying like, this is normal. Like, when you on a tour and you the opening act, like, you thugging it, like. Nobody care about you. Nobody getting your bags. Ain't nobody caring about if you slept. Like you will get left. If the bus is leaving at 8 and you be like, hold on, the bus is still gonna leave you. So I mean, a lot of people they saying that, and they saying it's just the grind, it's the hustle. That's why Ice Spice is saying like she ungrateful. Like I gave you a chance. Like it's like she's like I gave you a chance. Like I don't need to give you any money and all that stuff. Like I'm giving you a chance. I'm giving you an opportunity because in no way Cleopatra finna actually open up and do tours with as big a person as Ice Spice.
Yeah, I don't know.
She's not finna be the next. You think? I don't know if I mean, she may be.
No,
the
but
next Nicki Minaj.
Usually,
I don't know.
if you negotiate someone, I can definitely see that if it's like someone's opening up for you, and it's like you're for just that city. Like say you're in Houston and there's a local Houston artist that you're cool with. And you're like, hey, I want you to open up for me, and it'll be like, all right, cool. and it's like, they come, they don't have their own room or anything. They're just on the side, and they just get their, time on stage early on in the show.
True.
But I think if it's something like, maybe they do that and they're like, oh, you did really good, I want to bring you on tour. If I'm getting brought on tour, I'm expecting, well, one, I of course got to go with y'all. So whether that's a plane or a bus, I need space on a plane or a bus. And then as we go to different cities, I would of course expect my own hotel room. And then while they're doing that, the whole staff gets fed. So if I'm joining the tour as part of the staff, then I should get fed with this.
But how would you make sure that happened? How would you make sure all that stuff happens that you just said?
Usually, I don't know how organized they are, but usually it should be like one person that's like doing all the ordering. Like, all right, we're gonna stop in this city when we land. We're gonna eat here, and then everyone orders, and then it just gets put on the company card.
No, I mean, how do you make sure when you go on tour they follow everything that you agreed upon? You signed a contract.
Yeah, you do a contract.
She didn't do a contract. She went there. That's her friend. She was like, "Oh, my friend said she got me. She said she got a tour bus, so she got me." And then
and if you're like a new popping artist and you're like popping, and you tell someone you got them, it should be like, what it means to be like, you're taking me on tour. You literally told me you got me. So if they didn't do that, if they don't come through, you either you need to leave.
But she didn't leave. She ended up staying, and then
because she wanted to shine.
Exactly. I mean, so that's the crazy part. Like, you stayed, and then now you crying. Like, now you getting treated worse and worse and worse.
I can see her not being friends with her, but I think now it's kind of a little clout chasing and kind of air out all the business. No, I don't know if you checked her on that, and then and asked her like, what was up with that, and she's like being super shady. I don't know. To me, that's almost like snitching. But
she said, remember I was playing the video over and over again. That's when she did long text messages saying, like, they were basically talking. She was like, oh, Cleopatra was explaining, like, oh, that's messed up how you did me. I felt neglected. You said you had me on this. You said you had me on that. Or you was trying to embarrass me, and then Ice Spice was like, oh, you acting real ungrateful. You have to be out here thugging it. It was times I didn't eat either. It was a lot of times they ate without me. It was like, I went 12 hours without eating. I mean, it was a lot. She didn't care. I mean, then like that's when Ice Spice ended up calling her a bum, and then that's when Ice Spice started shading Cleopatra on X, and that's when she was like, oh yeah, she was like, hey guys, we're still a poll. What do you think I should do? I'm hungry. What should I eat? Should I eat some steak or should I eat a chicken salad?
Disrespect.
And then the people were like, man, that's disrespectful. And then she was like, and then she said another post. She was like, hey, if something happened and you didn't get your way, what would you do? Would you boss up and do something, or would you act like a bum bitch? And then she was talking about Cleopatra because she called her a bum. It was crazy. I mean, the whole thing was just disrespectful. I really think like if Cleopatra see Ice Spice in the streets, they might fight.
She should fight her.
But I mean, hey.
I mean, she's got the size now. I mean, I don't know if she could take old Ice Spice.
I mean,
Ice Spice could just pin her down like a sumo wrestler.
But the new Ice Spice.
But the new Ice Spice looks like a twig, man.
The Ozempic one.
Yeah.
She lying and said, "Oh yeah,
Just
I'm working
like
out. I'm working out." Horrible. But y'all need to comment down below how y'all feel about this whole situation with Ice Spice and Cleopatra. Do you feel like Ice Spice is a colorist?
Yes.
Or do you feel like she a colorist? Moving on.